I thought I told you no Christmas presents for us this year.
It's not for us. It's for Millie's airplane. We lost our airplane really, on October 7th. We no longer have our airplane.
It's now Amelia's airplane?
It's Amelia's airplane.
I thought she was going to have to build her own.
Well, she will. Then we'll get our airplane back. But right around Thanksgiving, I guess our Thanksgiving Black Friday special was classic Aero, which shipped us 4 boxes.
I don't think it was a Black Friday special.
No, we still had to pay full price, but it's exciting. We got our boxes, and when UPS was delivering them, they wasn't exactly the shape and sizes of the boxes I was expecting for seats and side panels. And
you mean it didn't come in the shape of airplane seats?
Yeah, I thought maybe like this big box is our seats. So some assembly required.
A little bit.
So we tore into our classic Aero boxes. The smallest boxes was actually kind of cool.
The hooker harnesses.
They look amazing. Just the leather is incredible quality.
Looks good.
Stitching is amazing. I can't wait. I kind of want to put a November 14 Victor Echo patch on one of the harnesses. Yeah, they've got the hooker harness patch on there, but I think there's room we can put our own little patch.
We can probably get someone to embroider something if we can't.
Yeah. So, gotta be careful sewing into the actual harnesses because that is the strength, but it can be done. We'll have to look into the right way to do it. But
iron-on patch?
Maybe, but man, do the harnesses look beautiful.
Yeah.
So then we tore into the carpets.
The baggage carpet, because remember we don't have our fronts yet.
We don't have the front carpet yet. So again, the front carpet has a heel pad on it, and they need a measurement of exactly where to put that heel pad. And to be honest, we're probably not going to even have them make that carpet and send it to us until after we're flying the airplane, so we can get that measurement dialed in.
So we know where our heels are going to be.
Yep. So in order to get a good measurement, you need the seats in and you need the rudder hooked up to the rudder pedal with the right tension on it. Then you can get a good measurement. You got a 6-inch window, so you don't want to fudge that one too much. So just wait until you need it. You can fly the airplane without that carpet, so we'll get that later. But the carpet looks beautiful. It's just a nice, really high quality gray color that I think will go well with the airplane. Then we tore into the side panels.
I didn't realize they were so stacked on top to make the panel type thing.
It's a jigsaw puzzle. It's a nice, so looking at it, we only pulled out one of the pieces, one of the side panels, and kind of test fit it where it's going to be. It's going to look beautiful. I am so happy we went with this classic Aero interior. It's going to be so amazing. But they built it to be everything it needs to be, but very light.
Yeah, I did notice it was really light.
Yep. So hopefully it doesn't add that much weight. I know they put information on their website and their FAQs about how much weight their entire interior adds. It does add weight. I think the carpet's going to be the heaviest part of it.
Yeah.
But it's going to look great. Then the final box we opened up were the seats.
Yeah.
What'd you think of our seats?
I think it looks great. The stitching is really high quality, like better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, well, the classic Aero isn't the best in the game for by accident. I think they put a lot of hard work into.
Oh yeah, but the leather, it feels really soft, and
Yep.
I like the way it's like put together. It's not like just thrown together. It's very nice.
A lot of care and attention goes into assembling this. We do have some questions, and I'm sure there's a pouch of instructions that we didn't even open up. All the parts are well labeled. So as you're going to start putting them together, and we haven't looked at the instructions yet, but I assume it's going to be no harder than any other part of building a Vans aircraft. It's going to take a little work to do. I know they have some templates for you to do some drilling to secure the panels where you need to. I don't anticipate it being difficult, just another task that we have to do.
There will be another video about how difficult it is later.
Well, yeah, we'll save the complaints for much later. Oh, hey, baby girl.
And she's awake.
Amelia wants to say hi to everyone. Just make sure we all know that she's here. But the way we followed the standard instructions and put in the blocks for the seat rests, on first glance, it doesn't look like everything matches up the way we want it to. We're going to reserve judgment on what we're going to do. We've already theorized on adding different blocks in different places, and
We should probably just read the instructions, see what the instructions say.
yeah, so it's going to be something that we will figure out. It's not a critical issue, but we do want it to line up. So on their seat, they have a nice solid back that the rest can hit against, and we just need to make sure that we're utilizing that to its fullest. So Classic Aero, super excited to get. The realization that we're going to take these boxes and just put them in storage for probably another 6 to 8 months until we're ready for them is kind of sad, but hey, at least we have it. And
You know what we don't have?
finish kit.
I took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed. Our trust is still with Vans that they will resume producing the kits and getting them shipped out, and they won't leave us hanging. I do trust Vans. We haven't really talked to anybody directly at Vans since all this has gone down, so we've got the same public information that everyone else does, but we are hearing signs of
Good news.
good news. General, no, it doesn't seem like anybody's preparing for the company to shut down and go bankrupt and go out of business. Employees are working, and we did hear that the parts are going to start shipping again pretty soon per Greg's video that he posted. No real update on the kits. I know everyone's worried, not everyone, but a lot of people are worried about the deposits they put in. Are they going to still be good for things like their engine and future kits? Keep one thing in mind: if Vans runs away with the deposits and those vanish, that's going to really be very bad on all fronts. So I don't see that happening.
I don't see that happening.
Vans is a company who will stand behind, for 50 years they've stood behind the builders and did what's right. They're going to have to do what's right for them to make sure that they can financially afford to ship all the kits that are out, but they're not going to leave everyone high and dry. It has to be that way, or otherwise we've got a really expensive pile of metal behind us that will never be anything. So we're choosing to think positive. We will probably reach out to Vans sometime soon and say, hey,
What's going on?
we would love to know when we're going to get a finished kit. And I'm sure everyone is.
I'm sure they would love to tell us when we're going to get a finished kit, too.
Yes. We're ready to send them the rest of the money for our kit. Even if we have to pay a little bit of a surcharge for it, I think that will be fine and fair. But just make sure we get it, please, and sooner rather than later. Originally, we were supposed to get it in December, which is a couple weeks from now. That's not happening. The last kit update that we got from before the financial announcement happened was March or April?
Well, I always say the last, so April.
So we don't know where we stand in there, if there's a chance of us getting it in March and April, or if it's going to be summer or fall of 2024. That means that it'll be 2 years that it's been on order. So we ordered it August of 22? 23. No, 22. August of 22. After our
I don't remember.
I don't remember. It's been a while. I know we ordered it right after our second Oshkosh.
Yeah.
We've done three. You've done three Oshkoshes now, right? 21, 22, and 23.
Yeah.
So it was August of 22 is when we ordered it. We were going to order it at Oshkosh, but let's just go home and order it, please. We're too busy at the booth. So we ordered it. That was one of the first things we did when we got back. So fancy interior, and our getting pretty close to complete. As you can see, we got it off the engine stands, off the rotisserie, so that
It's about to get moved.
Yep, we're going to move it into storage. We don't have our hangar yet, but we've got a nice storage unit that a lot of our parts are in now. Because apparently Millie needed the bedroom that had all of the stuff in it, so we had to make room. So no airplane parts inside anymore. Oh, I can't wait to take her flying. When's her first flight going to be? About ready to take her flying in the Sundowner?
Probably need to try out the headphones on her head.
Yeah.
Headphones. You know what I mean.
Yes, ear protection.
Yeah.
We want to take her flying, but we don't want to hurt her. So,
Don't want to squeeze her head too much.
So, but yeah, we'll when we take her flying for the first time, we'll get video of her reaction. So,
Yeah. She was just born really small and like nothing really fit.
yeah. She got to go flying a couple times while you were pregnant,
Oh
right?
yeah, she went flying on the inside.
Yep.
Whew.
So I think she's going to love it. All the things we did while she was on the inside, she seems to like now that she's on the outside. So a lot coming up. Build progress has slowed down. So has our channel. I still have, we're still trying to get some of the videos out that we had shot before Millie was born. But
You mean working full time and being a full time dad has slowed things down?
I had 5 weeks off from work. I should have gotten all the videos.
That's when you took over your other job.
That's true. I spent all 5 weeks getting as many Amelia snuggles as humanly possible. And yeah, so we are working on ramping up building again. So the plan is to get the fuselage into storage, get the wings out, and let's get in on the wings, complete our assessment on laser cut parts. I keep sticking.
Another thing we need to discuss with Vans before we
Yeah.
go too far.
I'm really not that worried about it. I keep sticking the borescope camera in there and looking for signs of laser cut parts and
But bad laser cut parts.
Yeah.
Let's specify. Not just laser cut parts, but bad laser cut parts.
but I'm not seeing signs of any laser cut parts in even like good laser cut parts like micro cracks or any scoring marks anywhere. So I want to cross our fingers that we're in good shape, but we will spend some time on with Vans builder support and kit support and all the great people there when they're ready to take our phone call and make sure we go through their checklist of evaluating the quick build wing, because I know they have not published any good detail on what to do with the quick builds that are affected by laser cut parts. Frustrating. I get it. It's probably the more complicated part of the of the process of the laser cut challenge, but we still need to figure it out. So I predict we're going to build on and be fine. So thank you for watching 14 Victor Echo. Stay tuned. More's coming, I promise.
See you next time.